us where we are, but it doesn't tell us where is the pixel we are looking at. So this is a problem that we are trying to solve. Right? So why is it an important problem? This is a scene of the tsunami that hit Indonesia. Now, if you fly a camera around a disaster hit area, you want to be able to identify many points there. You want to be able to point to a pixel on the image that you're seeing, and you want the system to automatically tell you what's the geo coordinate XYZ, so that you can tell the ground rescue team to go there to do the rescue operations. So this is an important operation, important question, important problem that we are trying to solve. Now, the solution for this kind of problem depends on what kind of input you have. In our scenario, we have both high-rise building scenarios and low-rise buildings. And if you look at the scene here, there are lots of trees, right? And what we are given is, okay, our problem is we want to be able to say, point to this point, tell me what is the XYZ geo coordinate of this point. Similarly here. So what we are given is the top-down two-dimensional cadastral map of the scene. Right? This cadastral map is X and Y geocoded. There's no height information. So that's all that we're given. And so you want to be able to point to this point, tell me the XYZ geo coordinates. So you can see some challenges here. The top-down view of the cadastral map shows you the roof, the shape of the roof here, but most of the buildings here, you don't see the shape. You see part of it in some cases, but not. And also, the cadastral map only shows you the building outlines. It doesn't show you all the tree locations, right? So the way we do it is we do a structure from motion. We get the 3D point cloud. Then we use PCA to identify the vertical direction, and we squash the 3D reconstructed point cloud to the two-dimensional plane. We squash it in the vertical direction so that we get so that we can compare it with the XY plan view given by the cadastral map, right? So this is what we get after we squash it down to two-dimensional plane. Now, we still see a lot of noise points, and these noise points are because of all the trees and other objects that are not present in the 2D cadastral map, right? So first of all, we have to filter away all these noise points, and the way we do the filtering is to actually capitalize on the oblique view images, because when you look at the oblique view and you fly around, you tend to reconstruct a lot of 3D points on the facade of the building. So when you squash down from the vertical direction down, all these points get collapsed onto very thick, dense lines, right? So we use this heuristics to remove the trees, and with that we end up with this. Then the next problem is how to do the matching. We all know that structure from motion gives us a scale ambiguity problem, but fortunately our platform that we fly, we can have some estimates of the distance that we fly, so that kind of give us some estimates of the scale, and also we know some rough direction of where you are looking at. So in other words, what we are left with is some 3D point clouds collapse onto two-dimensional XY plane, and with some uncertainty in the scale, uncertainty in the rotation. So we want to use this point cloud to match with the cadastral map. Now, we tried a few methods. The one that works well is actually the mesh filtering approach. Mesh filtering. So we exhaustively go through the different uncertainties in the scale and the rotation, and then we try to find what's the global minimum, global maximum, and globally optimum kind of matching through mesh filter. And mesh filter is essentially a correlation process that can be done most effectively using FFT. So that's what we did, and we tried on images like that, low-res building, high-res buildings, and we get reasonably good results for the matching. And for the detail, please visit us at 2B-7. Thank you very much.